welcome to my channel. So if you guys share the same eye shape as me, always have a difficulty in creating these looks, and you guys have an event, holiday party to attend, and you want to have a glam look, but maybe you're still learning how to, or having a challenging time with your eye shape, because I do. All the time. Not once am I ever satisfied with my makeup. There's days I have makeup blocks and it doesn't work, and there's days that it just does work. Nothing can ever be perfect. If everything was perfect, life would be boring. So my current eye shape can be monolid, definitely no crease, a tiny little lid, but if my sodium intake was extreme and my eyes are puffy, I have more of a crease and it's even, I'm like, wow, this is how it looks like when it's even. But for the most part, I have to work with what I have, right? So in this video, I'm gonna share some tips and tricks to get my eye shape even, create a cut crease, how I create an illusion of an eye crease. So if you guys are interested on how I created this look, or if you guys just want to get ready with me for your event, and if you guys like videos like these, consider subscribing. Alright guys, if you guys are interested on how I created this look, please keep on watching. I'm nice, fresh and clean, showered. My husband was so nice to dry my hair with my hair dryer with a few instructions. So my face is cleansed. I'm gonna go ahead and apply on one of my favorite moisturizers. This is actually one of my favorite creams to wear, especially during the winter time. Again, super cold, skin is dry and tight, definitely needed. My lips are just as dry, so I'm gonna use a little bit of the Rose. This is also by Fresh. This is nice because it gives a little bit of a color, but it's so smooth on the lips. It's hydrating enough, but it's tacky enough to really adhere the next product. So it's a really nice lip prep for the next lip product that we will be wearing, of course, at the end. So I'm just gonna speed through my eyebrows. It's nothing new, same routine, same brow pencil. Just filling in nicely, of course, to your desired shape and color. I know, my brows are tatted, but I just dislike how the outcome of the brows came out. So I always like to shape them with concealer because I really wanted to have it as even as possible. And I know it sounds really insane, but it's just something I like, and I can't function or feel confident without like having exactly perfect brows. I know nothing is ever perfect. Again, my brow shapes prior to the microblading has always been, she has her eyebrows tatted. Why does she need to do all this extra stuff? It's a personal issue. Okay, so now that I got my eyebrows situated, I already went ahead and primed my eyes. So for this makeup look, it's gonna be super simple and easy. Literally, it's just gonna be 1 to 3 eyeshadow colors and a glitter of your choice, should you want it or not. Basically, what I like to do is start off with a crease, as always, so it's nothing new. But what I like to use as in a shadow color would be a bronzer, something more cool tone, something very buildable. I will be layering the colors into the crease, so you can definitely work with the color of your choice. I'm just gonna use my regular bronzer that I use after my foundation. This is the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer in the color Courage. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna take this in the crease. Again, I will be layering the colors in the crease, so it's really up to you if you want to have it more pronounced, if you want it more soft and natural. You can definitely work with adding more later because it's easier to add on than to remove. It's actually really nice how much pigment this has, so you don't have to feel like you need to add more or less. So I'm gonna stop there. Believe it or not, the next color I'm going to use is another eyeshadow, but it's meant for the brows. It is a bit darker, a very dark espresso, kind of like my nail color. So with this color, I'm just gonna add it to the outer crease. Again, this is super optional, but I felt like I need a little bit of some smokiness on the outer corners since the center will be glitter. So I wanted to have like a harsh contrast. I know it sounds really dramatic to say harsh, but I kind of want to have a contrast where you can see the glitters, but a little bit of smokiness on the side. I decided to use a pencil brush just to really focus the colors on the areas that I want to have this darker smokiness color. And as always, I will be using a blending brush to buff it all out. And what's nice about this brush is that I can really outline the crease. So when I do apply on the lid space, it's a little bit cleaner. I know I will be applying glitter on the lids here, but I want to have a nice clean area. So I'm gonna apply on the JUVIA'S eye primer. Again, it's a very solid type of color, so it's gonna really have a clean and brightened look for the next color on my lids. Just gonna start off with a little bit, and I did remember to shake it because last time I did it and water just like came out. So I like to have it a little bit more dramatic and higher just because I like my eye shapes to be a little bit more opened. I'm gonna take the same pencil brush with the remaining product, and I'm just gonna rock this in the crease. So it basically outlines where I stopped the eyelid primer. So I'm basically contouring my lid space and my crease. Again, totally optional. And if you want to go back to add a little bit more, you can add more if you like. The main reason why I like to contour my eyes is because this gives an illusion of a deeper kind of crease, so my lids can stand out more because it's all flat there. So again, totally optional, but this is just the way I like to do it to really intensify and make my eye shape stand out a bit more. So now the lid space, I'm gonna take the Stila, and I believe this is in the Kitten. This is a really pretty color. This is like a liquid eyeshadow, and basically you're just gonna apply it on top. What's really nice about using these applicators, it's like a lip gloss, so you can just glide the color or product over your lids, very easy to use. Using this applicator is really nice because you can get really clean lines when you're applying on the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna let this dry, jump into complexion, and go back to the eyes later. My skin is nice and hydrated from the moisturizer, but to give a smoother, ooh, what's that? But to give a smoother look, I'm gonna go ahead and use my MERICER. This is a blurring primer. With this product, I feel like you have to use your fingers because you really want to pat it into the skin, focus the areas where you want it to be smooth. This is a really nice primer because it is water-based. Feels very blurring, very smooth, not drying at all. Ooh, now I can feel the areas where the primer's on. It really does feel smoother. Since I have a lot of spots to work with, I'm gonna use a new technique that I've been trying and I actually do like it. So I'm gonna apply the concealer onto the areas that I want to really stick and basically budge proof, which is typically under my eyes, around my nose, this dark spot here. This center part here, I don't mind, but it's just mainly in the center of the face that I really dislike. So what I like to do is just let this sit here for just a few seconds. While I wait for this to kind of marinate, I usually jump onto another portion of the face. So let's go ahead and just curl my lashes. So now I can take my sponge or finger of your choice to blend out the product. As I blend the product in that area, I'm just dabbing it so lightly and it's really adhering. I mean, this is a pretty dark spot. So I could go with another hand if I wanted to, just over here, and again, let that sit. But for the most part, everything else meshes into the skin very nicely. It's smooth. Let's go ahead and put on some mascara while this spot dries. Let's go ahead and focus on this. So I'm gonna try with my finger. It's gone. So let's put on some lashes. So now that I have the lashes on, the concealer has been totally set. It's so nice and smooth still from the primer, of course, and I can't stop doing this and it feels nice. Although the spot has been building, it's very, very smooth. So now I'm gonna apply on my favorite foundation because this is a holiday party. I wanna look glowy like a disco ball. Not really, because I don't wanna look sweaty, but this does give a beautiful glow, which I really like. Tell me this isn't a bomb-ass foundation. Love this stuff so much. All right, so I'm gonna tightline my eyes. I'm gonna take the same brown shadow. Again, that was for the brows, which is totally fine. It's still a matte color and it's still a shadow. It's just gonna be super pigmented, but I'm just gonna use this to line my lower eyes. I'm gonna go back and fill in the little pockets here. with the same shadow, and then I can blend it together with the glitter. I'm gonna give it a final blend. So now I'm gonna take my banana powder. I'm gonna use this just to set under my eyes, the highest points of my face, the center, and then whatever's remaining on the brush, I'm gonna blend it all out. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of the banana powder, and instead of a shimmery highlight, I'm just gonna apply this onto my brow bone space here. Going to lightly contour. The last product I'm going to apply on is lips. I'm going to apply on a holiday red because what holiday glitter glam look is good without a holiday red, right? So I'm gonna use this one. This one's by Givenchy. This is a velvet lipstick that gives a semi-matte finish. So it's not a traditional liquid lipstick that becomes a matte. It's actually a traditional lipstick, but it gives a beautiful matte finish. So I'm just gonna take a pencil just to outline the lips. What is this here? Number 7. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It feels nice. It is a very blue red, but I feel like it's a little bit on the deeper side. It's not so like, I mean, it's neutral bright, but it's not so like pinky candy apple red, you know, on the pink side, which I dislike. So, liking this so far. This is like a sexy red. Let's top off this look with a little mascara on the lower eyes. So this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on glitter glam with the holiday red lip. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have fun at your parties, whether it's in person, be safe, wear a mask, or if it's Zoom. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!